accomplish.
Research, study. As for me, I've come to wipe it willfully in Padua. If willfully, then happily in Padua. If my wife has a bag of gold, do I care if the bag be old? I've come to wipe it willfully in Padua. He's come to wipe it willfully in Padua. I heard you was as soon so loathsome lad you are. I will not be disturbed one bit, if she be but a quarter wit. If she only can talk of clothes, or she powders her doggone nose. I've come to wipe it willfully in Padua.
I had the privilege of being double cast with Dylan Freybut, who is the man behind the camera currently. It was a great experience. We definitely learned a lot from each other and helped each other with learning, and I didn't mind sharing the spotlight at all with him. It was a lot of fun.
It was great getting a chance to grow even closer with my mother too. She made all of the Renaissance costumes, and she put together all of the 50s attire. And
the costumes for Kiss Me Kate were a lot of work. We had to get a jump start really, really early, and we did everything by hand, but it was a lot of fun doing it. We had so many people on the crew who were dedicated and just put in so many hours to sewing those costumes. It was all, Mrs. Boogie was our leader, but she let us all take over. She showed us how, and so the students really got to really create the show from a costume perspective. And seeing it on stage finally at the end, where everything, the lighting together with our costumes, our work on the people singing and dancing, it was just so beautiful. It was a really emotional experience after all the work you do finally comes to life. It was amazing.
Hello, I'm Carol Boyke. I'm the costume designer for Dearborn High's production of Kiss Me Kate, and I am surrounded by some of my creations. Most of the Shakespeare ones for the play were my original designs. This one I did not have a pattern. I sort of had a pattern. I did not have a pattern. I just combined elements of other designs and used what I wanted. All the hats, I made them too. And it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of work, and it was a true pleasure because these kids here wearing the costumes made it a blast, and they filled out their threads with pride.
My impromptu codpiece.
Oh yes, that too. Yeah, he had to hold a little black book. He had no pockets, so well, we gave him a pocket. And I don't know what else to say, except it was great. Yeah. And I don't know if I can say codpiece on there because it's kind of risque. It took over 600 yards of fabric to make the original costumes for the show, and I made, there's approximately 150 costumes in the show, and about 60% of that I sewed. There's two time periods in the play. One's in the 50s, and the other is the Shakespearean time. None of the Shakespeare stuff existed, so it all had to be made. And a dress averaged between 10 to 15 yards of fabric for one costume, to give you an idea of how much sewing I've been doing. I broke 2 sewing machines, bought a new one. I broke 2 irons, and I went through bags and bags of thread. So it was a big project, but I'm very proud of it, and I'm very proud of the kids I did it for.
So my name is Paul Beagley. I'm a senior at Dearborn High. Tell you what, when I was a freshman, I never ever thought that I would do theater. Freshman, I only played sports. I worked out. I got these muscles right here, and I thought, sports is gonna be my life in high school. And my sophomore year, I still had that idea for me. So my football coach's daughter, fine young thing, by the way, says, "Hey, you should come out for the play. It's called Damn Yankees." And of course, I was like, "I'll do anything for you. I will do anything for you." So I would join the play, and I got hooked, right? I really enjoy theater here at Dearborn High. I recommend it to all, especially football players, because it's one side of life that you haven't experienced yet, and you really need to. And a lot of fun. I sing Too Darn Hot, which is probably the highlight, because I'm so darn hot.
It probably have to be Too Darn Hot, because
We were hot, literally.
It's too darn hot. It's too darn hot. I'd like to stop for my baby tonight. Getting on my top with my baby tonight. I'd like to stop for my baby tonight. And on my top with my baby tonight. But I'd be in love with my baby tonight. 'Cause it's too darn hot.
Just the whole thing was just surreal, and I'd relive it again in a heartbeat because McKay was amazing.
Yeah, I'm really glad that I was part of this show and it helped me grow as a person.